Welcome to Unlock Your True Potential. If you are new here, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our weekly dose of motivation and transformation. Your support helps us inspire millions across the world, and if you find this story powerful, please share it and comment your thoughts below. Now, let's begin the story of a man who has redefined what it means to dream big, fail often, and still rise to create history. This is not just about Elon Musk, the billionaire, or the visionary behind Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink. This is about Elon Musk, the man who turned rejection into revolution. Elon Musk's story begins in Pretoria, South Africa. He wasn't born with privilege or power. He was born into a world that didn't quite understand him as a child. Elon was quiet, curious, and endlessly fascinated by how things worked while other kids played outside. He spent hours reading encyclopedias, computer manuals, and science fiction novels. At the age of 10, he found his first love, computers. He taught himself programming by reading a manual when he was just 12 years old. He sold his first video game called Blastar for $500. That was the first spark of his journey. Not the money, but the proof that curiosity could create value. But Elon's childhood wasn't easy. He was bullied mercilessly in school once. He was beaten so badly that he was hospitalized for a week. He had no one to defend him, but even in pain, Elon found refuge in his imagination. He believed that the mind could go where the body couldn't. Those moments of isolation became the forge of resilience. As he grew older, his vision expanded. He dreamed of moving to the United States, the land of innovation, the place where the world's greatest technologies were born. But getting there wasn't easy. He faced rejection after rejection. He applied to universities, programs, and visa offices, and faced delay after delay, but he never stopped trying because he believed that dreams were not meant to be convenient. They were meant to be conquered. Eventually, Elon found his way to Canada, then to the US, and studied at the University of Pennsylvania. He pursued both economics and physics, two fields that would later define his empire. But even during his studies, he wasn't just thinking about getting a degree. He was thinking about changing humanity. He used to talk about three big problems the world would face in the future: sustainable energy, space colonization, and artificial intelligence. While most students were thinking about jobs, Elon was thinking about survival of the species. After graduation, Elon went on to start his first company, Zip2. It was the early days of the internet. He had no office, no comfort, no money. He shared a small rented space with his brother Kimball. They couldn't afford an apartment, so they slept in the office and showered at the local YMCA. Elon worked day and night coding and building. The company was rejected by many investors, laughed at by others, but eventually, perseverance paid off. Compaq acquired Zip2 for over $300 million. That was Elon's first big success. But instead of celebrating or relaxing, Elon immediately reinvested his fortune into a new venture called X.com, an online payment company. At that time, most people didn't even trust online transactions. They said it would fail, but Elon saw the future. He built X.com to make money transfer simple and digital. Soon, it merged with another startup called Confinity, and together they became PayPal. The world's most revolutionary online payment system was born, but the journey wasn't smooth. Elon faced constant conflict with co-founders and investors. He was even removed as CEO while he was on vacation. Despite that, he didn't give up. When eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion, Elon earned over $180 million. Now imagine this: you've worked for years, sacrificed sleep, gone through rejection and humiliation, and finally made hundreds of millions of dollars. What would most people do? They would retire, buy luxury, live comfortably. But Elon Musk isn't most people. He saw money not as a reward but as fuel for bigger dreams. He invested almost all his fortune into 3 impossible ventures: SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity. Everyone said he was crazy. They said private space exploration was impossible. They said electric cars would never compete with gasoline. They said solar energy was unreliable. But Elon believed that if something is important enough, you should try it even if the odds are against you. In 2002, he founded SpaceX. His goal wasn't just to build rockets. It was to make humanity multiplanetary. He wanted to make space travel affordable so that humans could one day live on Mars. But the journey was brutal. The first rocket exploded, the second failed, the third also failed. Elon had poured all his money, all his energy, all his hope into these rockets. By 2008, he was almost broke. He had to borrow money for rent. Tesla was also struggling. Production delays, financial losses, and criticism filled the media. The world was ready to call him a failure. But Elon didn't quit. He gathered his team and said, "We have money for one more rocket. Let's make it count." That fourth launch in September 2008 finally succeeded. SpaceX became the first private company in history to send a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. That success changed everything. NASA noticed SpaceX and offered a contract worth $1.6 billion overnight. Elon Musk went from near bankruptcy to history maker. But he didn't stop there. Tesla, which had been written off by critics, slowly began to rise. Elon's belief in electric mobility and renewable energy was unwavering. He faced ridicule from car manufacturers, oil companies, and even analysts, but Tesla proved them wrong. Today, it's not just a car company, it's a movement towards sustainability, innovation, and the future. Elon's journey teaches us something profound. Rejection is not the end. Rejection is redirection. Every time the world told him no, he built something stronger. Every time he was knocked down, he rose with greater clarity. His secret wasn't luck or talent alone, it was relentless belief. Belief that one person can change the world. Belief that problems are invitations to innovate. Belief that no dream is too big if your commitment is real. What most people see as failure, Elon saw as data. He learned, adapted, evolved. That's why his story is not just about success. It's about transformation. Think about it. A bullied boy from South Africa is now leading the world's mission to Mars. A man once rejected by investors now builds rockets for NASA. A man who slept on office floors now builds the future of humanity. Elon Musk is proof that the world doesn't reward comfort. It rewards courage. He was never driven by money. He was driven by meaning. He once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." That's the essence of true potential. Let me ask you something. How many times have you stopped because people didn't believe in you? How many dreams have you buried because others said it was impossible? Every time you hesitate, every time you doubt yourself, remember this: Elon Musk faced the same world, the same fear, the same rejection. The only difference is that he refused to stop. If you want to unlock your true potential, start by changing how you see failure. Don't let rejection define you. Let it refine you. Let it sharpen your purpose and fuel your determination. You see, life doesn't test your dreams to break you. It tests you to see how badly you want them. Elon Musk built his empire not because he had everything, but because he was willing to risk everything. He reminds us that revolution doesn't come from comfort, it comes from discomfort, from sleepless nights, from standing alone when no one else believes. Today, when you look at SpaceX launching rockets or Tesla transforming transportation, remember that behind every success is 1,000 rejections. Behind every revolution is a heart that refused to give up. Elon's story is not about technology. It's about human potential. It's about how far belief can take you. If Elon Musk could turn rejection into revolution, so can you. Maybe your dreams aren't about rockets or cars. Maybe they're about starting a business, creating art, helping others, or changing your own life. Whatever it is, the principle is the same. Never give up on the dream that keeps you awake at night, because that dream is your destiny calling. And when the world says you can't, remember Elon's story and say, "Watch me." Before we close, I want you to take one moment, pause this video, look around, and remind yourself that you have the power to create something extraordinary. You don't need approval, you need belief. The same belief that took Elon Musk from a bullied kid to a global visionary lives inside you too. If you believe in your dreams, if this story inspired you today, then please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and comment below what dream you're chasing right now. Your words might be the spark that inspires someone else. Don't forget to subscribe to unlock your true potential and turn on the notification bell, because every week, we bring you real stories that ignite courage and action. Remember, rejection is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Learn from it, grow from it, rise above it, because your revolution is waiting to begin. Thank you for watching. Stay inspired, stay unstoppable, and always keep unlocking your true potential.